There are many ways of applying base makeup. Today I am going to show you a technique that is used by many mega influencers and celebrities. This is Ayush, let's begin. This technique gives you one of the most defined finishes in makeup. All the products you will use in this technique will show their maximum potential. We are going to start with application of lip balm. Now I'm going to use the tiniest amount of powder on my face to mattify my face. This will make your makeup last longer. It will keep the oil of your skin away from your makeup so that it can last longer without getting too oily. Now it's time for primer. A silicone-based primer or a gripping primer are best for longevity, and hydrating primers are great for really good skin finish. Other primers also give a really great finish, but these two are more known for longevity. They also give a smooth finish. Apply it on your face, then press it on the areas where you see more pores. Now apply a really thin layer of orange color corrector on the regions where you have dark circles or you have pigmentation like I have in my mustache and beard area. Keep the color corrector really thin and also use a separate sponge to remove the excess product. You only want the color, not a thick layer of product. Again, take the tiniest amount of powder to set the color corrector at place so that it doesn't mix with your base. If you're using a liquid color corrector that dries up completely, then wait for it to dry. You will not need to use a powder. Now I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me, the shade 340. This is the darkest shade available at Fit Me. Apply it on the areas where you're going to contour your face, at the outer edges of your forehead and on the sides of your cheek where your cheeks have the depression, and blend it. You don't have to blend it really well. You just have to make sure the product is at right place, because after all, you're going to correct everything with other colors. Take some of the bronzer on your nose also, on the sides of the bridge of the nose to make it really thin. My nose is not straight, it is a little curved. That's why I have to keep the lines a little curved also to make my nose look more straight. Otherwise, it will look like a bow. You can use your finger at any time of application of the product. Now I'm going to use Maybelline Super Stay, the shade 310, at the inner corner of my eyes and at the highlights of my face where I want my face to look brighter, because earlier it was my exact match, but now I have got a little tanned, so it has become my highlighter shade. I'm using a eyeshadow blending brush. Yes, the really fluffy brush. It's not going to give you the full coverage, but the foundation is full coverage, so it is going to cover at least a lot of things. Using a fluffy brush like a powder brush will give you a really smooth finish and a really smooth application of product. It's not going to build up a lot of product on your face. You might make mistakes, but you can correct it, don't worry. Such a small brush will also give you precision. Shape your nose with this bright color also. Apply it right at the outer areas to make this part highlighted so that it looks like a part of your cheek and your nose looks even narrow. Applying it on the mustache area, around the nose and on the chin as well, because these are the front regions of the face and they look the most highlighted. And I'm shaping my cheeks also with it. Now it's time to draw the jawbone, because other parts of the face are really well contoured and highlighted. So if we are going to leave the jawline, it might look undone. So I am going to take that same highlighter shade and apply it on the jawbone. If it looks too much, then you can correct it later. Right now, you have to apply it right under the contour. It will make the contour more defined and it will also make your jaw look very defined. Don't take this jaw highlight to your lips, because it will make your entire jaw look really large and really heavy. So keep it to the sides only. Now tame every color down with the help of the sponge. Apply this highlight on the forehead also. If you have small forehead, then apply it on a large area. If you have large forehead like me, then apply it on a small area. I am making a triangle like shape on my forehead because I want the lower part to be broad but the upper part of my forehead to be narrow. Apply this highlight on your nose also. If your nose is very large and really protruding, then you can skip this step. Just leave it the same shade of your skin. Now lightly blend your nose contour. No need to blur every line. Let the lines be sharp here. Now take the remaining foundation and take it to your brow bone also. Match it with your eye makeup so that your skin and your eye makeup look merging into each other. They look like they belong to the same face. Now I have mixed both the foundations and I'm going to apply it between the areas of highlights and contour so that they don't make a harsh line between each other and they don't look like really different colors like black and white meeting each other. To make things subtle, you are going to use this. And use it everywhere where their light and dark colors are meeting. And if you think that any part is way too dark or any part is way too light, then you can use it there as well, like I'm using it on my highlights. This is how you can tame all the shadows and highlights. Now take the remaining product on the sponge. No need to take any extra product, and apply it on your nose contour. Yes, without blending your nose contour, you're going to apply over it. This will make your nose look really defined under lights. My nose bridge at the center is really protruding. That makes a shadow right above it. It's not darkening, it's just shadow. So I'm going to apply a little bit of lighter foundation on that shadow to make it look more even and it doesn't look like I have a shadow on my nose. Now I have mixed the MYGLAMM matte liquid lipstick in the shade magenta with my medium toned foundation and applying it at the place of blush. If you don't have a separate liquid blush, then this trick is for you because your products are multi-purpose, believe me. Apply it right between the highlight and the contour and blend it in the angle of your jawbone. Also apply it on the temple area. If you feel like you have applied way too much color, then you can tame it with the foundation side of the sponge. Also apply it on the nose. Blend the edges of the blush with the foundation side of the sponge. This will help your blush to blend with your skin seamlessly. And don't forget to give fake smile before applying the blush so that you know where to apply it. Set everything with a layer of translucent powder, loose powder, or your compact powder. I will suggest you using loose powder or translucent powder that are more convenient. Focusing the powders at the centers of the face because they are more oily. Now complete your eye makeup and take the powder blush and apply it on your brush to intensify it. You can also leave this step if you don't want to. Actually, I'm using the eyeshadow for blush that I've used on my eye. I am not going to do highlight on my face because it looks weird on me, but if you want to highlight, then apply it on the area right between your highlight and your blush of your cheek. I'm only applying it at the inner corner of my eyes because I want my eyes to look away from each other and I want to shape it. And then finally blend it. Make sure that your highlighter is blended enough, otherwise it will look like plastic. Now I'm going to apply MYGLAMM's cream lipstick in the shade soft pink all over my lips. After that, I will use a brown colored lip pencil to shape my lips and give them a definition and depth. At the center of my lips, I'm going to overline my lips, meaning I'm going to apply it outside the lip line, but at the corners, I'm going to stay within the borders of my lips. This will give you a pout without having to make a pout and will make your lips look massive. If you are not the person who likes such type of lip look, then you can keep everything within the border of your lips. I have done this lip look for the first time, so please tell me how does this nude lip look looks on me in the comment. That's it. That is the finished look. This technique is great for photo shoots and it also looks great in person, so you are winning in both the situations. It will give you really beautiful photos. Even with flash, it's not going to give you flashbacks. So try this and get the best out of your products. If you want to know how I created this wonderful purple, pink and blue eye look, then click on this video. I'll see you there. Bye guys. If you like this video, then subscribe to my channel and also like the video so it can reach and help more people.